All right, guys, welcome back to the channel, and we got an update video on the John boat that I got off of Facebook Marketplace I want to say it was last April, the very beginning of April. I did a video where I kind of showed you guys everything that was on it, and I took it out a handful of times during the summer, but we just wrapped up all the upgrades we want to do to it, so I figured I'd give you guys a bit of an update video. So let's start out up at the front of the boat. So we have this nice casting deck. It's got this awesome like foam padding on it. Super nice to stand on, very stable. And when you're up there, we'll have two things. We'll have this pedal mount trolling motor. It's a Minn Kota Edge. It's pretty popular. It's on pretty much all the bass boats that you see. And then we also have this Lowrance hook reveal 7-inch. And the transducer for this is off of the back because I didn't want there to be any interference on the front of the hull, like messing up with the reading off of it. So yeah, it's just a typical fish finder. We'll go back to that when it's back up. But yeah, we also have some storage right down under here. This is also where we have all the battery hookups and just some like extra stuff. We got an anchor, a little ladder that can be attached off of the back. Got our life jackets stuffed back in there. And then we have all the electrical work that my brother did. It's pretty much professional grade. It's got a bunch of breakers on it, and all the connections are really solid. And then one of just those standard battery boxes that holds our 12 volt deep cycle battery. So that's underneath there, and it sits nice and flush with the rest of it. So yeah, the front of the boat. Oh, and there we go. There's the fish finder back up. Obviously, you're not going to get any readings on it with it not being in the water or whatever. But it does have the option to be a split screen too, so you can have navigation and your fish finder on there. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Right here, we have our switchboard. So we have a couple of lights that we got going on the boat. So this first one is for these middle LEDs. These white LEDs. They look fantastic. And then for this switch, you have our two back floodlights. Also very bright, so we'll be able to stay out late at night. And then the final one, which is the main one, is up in the front. That's another floodlight that we have. So we'll be able to do, staying out pretty much past sunset and not have to really worry about anything, thanks to these lights. Let's power this off. So yeah, that's the front half of the boat. Of course, it wouldn't be complete without a little brew cooler. So we have this Yeti. Obviously, nothing in it yet, but we'll be able to stock this thing, with some nice bevs and some food. It's gonna be great. Perfect fit too, right there. You can have someone sit on there too, as well as on the casting deck. But yeah, so as we go on to the back, here's the main bench. Obviously, fuel tank, and then we also have it's our bilge pump. Because it's a John boat, so water pools back here, as with any John boat does. So we have a bilge pump back there just in case it starts building up too much. Really nice and clean setup there. Right here, this is our 9.9 two-stroke Evinrude outboard. It's the same one that came with the John boat. I'm kind of it is old, but it was working. It looks all right. It could be better. I'm just going to kind of ride it out until it eventually craps out on me, and then I'll replace it. See if I can buy another year or two with it before I have to think about replacing it, because I don't really feel like dealing with that right now. But the trailer, This came also with the boat, so that was nice not having to worry about that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Those are the main points of interest on the boat. But it's gonna be a weapon this season. Hope and I plan on taking this out at least once a week. Goal is twice a week though, to really get this thing, put to good use, and make sure we got our money's worth. We paid, I think it was $1,200 total for the boat, and then we put about, I want to say $700 or $800 in upgrades. The main part of that was the trolling motor. Those things are not cheap, but definitely worth it. We wanted, if we were going to spend money, we wanted to make sure we got the good stuff. But yeah, that's about all I have for the boat update. Definitely looks a lot better than it did when we got it. So I hope you guys are looking forward to seeing us take this thing out on the water. I know I am. It's gonna be a ton of fun, just ripping around in this thing and just catching some big fish. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.